Okay, I got it. We're good. Sorry. I just had to make sure everything was in place. Alrighty. And now we shall go on a little adventure. Welcome. Thank you, Ruka. Alright, so we're gonna go on a little adventure. And it's gonna be great. I don't want to go that way, do I? I want to go this way. I don't think it really matters. Once we get outside, it'll all make sense eventually. There we go. Well, thank you, sir. Very kind. I'm not about to do something completely, well, technically not illegal. Alright, so we're gonna go on a little trip, and it's up there! I don't like that it's dark, though. I hate that it's nighttime. But, oh well. Alright, so we're gonna go up there, everyone! The lovely moon. The moon that Lord Vivek himself stopped from coming down and destroying the temple and all of Vivek and practically all of Ardenfell, because, yeah, that would have sucked. Oh, hello there, wee Smurfy. Cute! Hello! Welcome on in! I'm just about to go up and, we'll do a jailbreak, essentially. Alright, well, we do have a levitate, so I know we have those extra potions, and I do intend to use them, but this should get us up here just fine. Alright. Oh, get up. Oh, there we go. Alright. So yeah, this moon got stopped by good old Lord Vivek, and now it's been converted into a prison! Yay! Alright, let's see here. Do I want to go in there? Alright, who can I talk to? Hello! How are you, my dear? I'm sorry, no pilgrims allowed in the ministry. I'll have to ask you to leave, but you're not here to visit anyone, are you? Oh, well, yes, ma'am. Yes, we are here to visit someone. Mayra said you would come. I'll say you subdued me with magic and stole my key. It opens all 3 exterior doors. The upper back is best. You'll need other keys for other doors inside. Search for the keys in desks. No one carries keys while on duty. Mayra is in prison keep in the cell on the far right. Mayra said you'd bring scrolls to get out. Some of us are sympathetic to the dissident priests, but kill an ordinator and you'll lose that sympathy. You've got rank in the temple. Maybe you can bluff your way through. Here's the key to the entrance. Now get going. Yeah, so I don't remember very well, but since we are pretty much top dog of the temple, I might be able to get through here without having to be so sneaky. We'll see. It'll be interesting. So, yeah. But, you came from Kung Fu's first stream. Oh, very cool. Thank you. Awesome. All right. Well, we're about to see if we can get in here and not have any problems. All right. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's see what happens. What's this? Okay, that's a cavern door. Cavern door, we can just walk in. Hello, sir. Alright. Can I just walk in? No, we can't just walk in. Oh! I don't care who you are, Patriarch. You don't belong in here, so get out right now. Don't make me use force. Oh, whoa, calm down, calm down. Calm down, there's no need to get all mad. I can't really do anything. He's not going to let me, is he? Okay, hang on. So, let's see here. Let's go through here. Hello? How's everyone in here? How are you? Can I talk to you? Uh-oh, they don't care who we are. Oh, dear. Let's see here. We might not be able to bribe our way through here. Okay, so, yeah, we're not going to be able to bribe our way through here. Alright, let's go through here. Let's close the door. Open this one. Hello, everyone. Also, I do not like how dark it is in here. Patriarch Mao, you are not allowed in here. You must leave immediately and without hesitation. If you do not leave immediately, peacefully, we will use force, and I will not be responsible for your safety. Uh-oh. I don't know how you got in here, but if you don't leave on your own 2 feet now, you'll leave in a bag. Oh, shit. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'll leave. I'll go away. Sort of. Kind of. Maybe. Or will I? I guess we are going to be sneaky in here. They don't care. They don't care that we are the patriarch high bit. So that's fine. Okay. Can he see us? All right, close the door. Okay. Be very careful. See if we can sneak on through here. We need to get to the prison cell. Oh, I'm doing good. Sorry, Weister. I was too busy. Okay, we don't want to go that way. Do we want to go this way? I don't think we want to go that way. Sorry, I sometimes get very focused on what I'm doing here. Alright, let's see here. Oh, crap. Our thing... Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Okay, hang on. Our thing ran out. Let's see here. Amulet of Shadows. That back on. Okay, so we're fine. Alright, let's do it. Oh, boy. So it doesn't help that you finished the temple. No, sadly it does not. Yeah. It would be nice if it helped, but it doesn't. Okay, we have to be very careful. There's a lot of guards in here. And they will not take kindly to us doing anything funny. Alright, so let's be very careful. Come around over here. Alright, let's see here. This one. No, it's not in here. Okay, okay, I need to make sure I put on my thing here again. Okay, so she's not in here. Okay. Oh my god, it locked again. That sucks. Okay. Okay, so it's right in here we gotta go. Okay. She's not in here. Okay, which one is she in? Oh, she's over there. I think that's the one. Ooh. Well, he didn't see us. Oh, boy. Oh, here she is. Okay, good. And we locked behind us. Okay. Psst. Mayra. Mayra, it's me. Hey. Do you have the Divine Intervention Scrolls? I have an escape plan. I'll need 1 Divine Intervention Scroll for myself for my escape plan. Getting out will be a lot faster and safer for you if you have one, but if you haven't got one for yourself, maybe you can find some other way out. Now listen, here's my plan. Give me a Divine Intervention Scroll. I'll meet you at the secret Dissident Priest Monastery at Holamayan. For safety, we'll travel separately. When you get out of here, look for a woman named Blata Hateria on the east docks of Ebonheart. Tell her I sent you. And that you want to go fishing. Go fishing. She'll bring you to Holamayan by boat. I'll meet you there, and we'll get the Lost Prophecies from Gilvas Barrello, the leader of the Dissident Priests. And magic conceals the Holamayan entrance. Speak to Vevrana Aryon, a monk at the dock at Holamayan, about the hidden entrance. Okay. Holamayan is a secret monastery of the Dissident Priests. The monastery itself is beneath the surface of a remote island along Azura's coast, with only a single entrance hidden from view by hills and vegetation. The monastery is further protected by a magical shield, which opens only at dawn and dusk, the magical twilight hours sacred to Azura. Never been a huge fan of RPGs personally. Too much inventory management and too many choices. Yeah, especially with like Elder Scrolls games, which to some degree are very much more sandboxy. So yeah, I can see that. Oh yes, lots. There's definitely that to consider. My hubby's kind of the same way. He just wants to get up and kind of go, like get started. You know, maybe have a little bit of stuff in your storage for backups and everything. But otherwise, you know, just get up and go. But yeah. Divine Intervention Scroll. I have the scroll. I'll meet you at Hollow Morin. Goodbye and good luck. And boop. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to click on that. Okay. Are you going to get out on here, hun? Wait. Are you going to go? Wait. Okay. Are you going to go? I gave Mira Milo a Divine Intervention Scroll. She'll meet me at Hollow Mayan, a dissident priest monastery. Okay. Well, I gave it to her, so she knows to use it. Okay, well, then at that point, we can get out of here because we have amulets and things to get us out of here. Alright. Ready, set, go. Alright, we're good. And you know what's really nice about using that Divine Intervention? It puts us right at Ebenhard anyway, which is where we needed to go! Okay, so... let's see here. Unfortunately, I hate the fact that it puts us here. Let's go into the Grand Council chambers. And we need to go... okay, here we go. Out the door. There we go. Whee! Alright. Whoop. Excuse me. Excuse me. Pardon me. Everyone. Excuse me. Pardon me. Oh! Excuse me. Ugh. It'll be daytime eventually. Whee! Whee! Alright. Okay, so over there is the boat that you would use for normal transport. Right over here is what looks like to be a normal, like, little fishing boat. Here's our lovely lady, Blata Heteria.
What is it?
Yes, I'm Blata Heteria. Do I know you? Right, you're Mao. My friend said you might want to go fishing. I know a fine place. Excellent fishing, my friend. I'm sorry, excellent fishing. My friend, Mayra Milo, says it's her favorite fishing spot. You ready to go? Yes. Good. I'm ready to take you to Hollow Morin anytime you're ready to travel, and I'll be here to offer you that service anytime you need. Azura's Coast region, let's go! Oh, well, hello, my dear. You're the one I needed to talk to. I'm Vevrana Aryan, a monk of I'm trying to say with, like, the hard H, but I keep wanting to say another way. Oh, my goodness. Oh, the most I've delved into the genre is with the newer Assassin's Creed games. Oh, yeah. You know what? I have not really played much of any of those, especially the newer ones. But I will say, compared to the first Assassin's Creed, the newer Assassin's Creed games are pretty awesome looking, and they definitely look like they've improved a lot of that stuff, a lot of the stuff from, like, the very first game. Because I couldn't really handle the first game. The controls to me just felt so off-putting, which is really sad because I think the story was really good for what I could see of it. All right, let's see here. I don't want to return to Vivek. Yes. You'll return to Vivek by vote arriving at the West Docks. Are you ready? No, not yet. I don't want to go. Okay, I'm good. Hola Mayan. Okay. Oh, so she's going to tell the same thing. Okay. All right. So she's the one we talked to get us back if we want to go back there. All right. Stairs. We get stairs that lead us where we got to go. Look at this. Guess what? Stinking rats. Oh, look, they're blinded. They're not going to hurt us, though, because the blind isn't going to hurt us anymore. Oh, what is this? What is this? It's closed. It is closed. Oh, no. Okay, so there's a catch. Earlier, who was it? Yeah, Mayra was saying that the magic... So there's magic that conceals this, but the entrance will not stay open all the time. The entrance only shows itself literally at dawn or dusk. Literally the twilight hours of the Daedric Prince, Azura. Okay, so I think we want to do... Is it 6 o'clock? Yep, there we go. Ta-da! Open sesame! And here we are. Holamayan Monastery. Yay! Unfortunately, it's kind of dark in here. Alright, there we go.
3 blessings.
Hello there, good sir. How are you? Welcome, Almeida Milo has told us of your coming. You can find her in the library with Master Borello. Master Gelvas Borello is the abbot of our monastery and the head of our secret order. Secret order! We found the secret order! We have adopted the name Dissident Priests. We are not ashamed of our disputes with the temple hierarchy. I'm glad because I'm the head of the temple and I'm really questioning my decisions. All right, here's the library. Now let's see here. There might be some books in here we have not read yet. Okay, we haven't done that one. Oh wait, you know what? I haven't saved yet lately. So let's save over that one. There we go. All right, do you guys have any books that I haven't read yet? Any read? I honestly, I can't remember. So yeah, this is my first time playing this game on the PC version. There's one. I played it many times on the Xbox for the Xbox version, but it's been a very long time since I played Morrowind all the way through in general. So of course, this is me trying to remember everything from, well, trying to remember everything, but yeah. I have looked up some stuff if I felt like I was going to be lost or I was getting lost. So anything else? Nope, nothing else. Okay. And this book is just Book of Knowledge. Okay.
Are you the one I've heard talk about?
Yes, you are. Hello, sir. You must be Gilvas Borello. Yeah, I hate the names. Right. By the way, Raine, Nakara almost made me cry. He's awesome. Very good. Aww. I'm happy you're that happy. I was gonna say, please don't cry, but no, it's okay. Aww. But yeah, no, totally. I'm glad that worked out because I didn't even know if he was actually in chat, and I couldn't say anything. Because I know he's working, so sometimes he can't like really interact all the time. But I'm glad he actually caught onto that. And he saw the chat for that, so that's good. All right. I'll just talk to you. Okay. How can I help you? Let's see here. Let's talk about Mayra Milo real quick. Mayra Milo has run terrible risks remaining at the Halls of Wisdom and Truth, and we are grateful that you have rescued her from the Ministry of Truth. Yes! Yes. All right, we need to talk about the Lost Prophecies, sir. I have reviewed the Apocrypha and have found 2 passages of particular interest. We've made copies of these passages to give you. Many are familiar with the 2 Nerevarine prophecies current among the Ashlanders called The Stranger and The 7 Vision. We have 2 other prophecies, the Lost Prophecy and the 7 Curses, that may offer additional insights into the riddles surrounding the coming of the Incarnate. Perhaps these are the Lost Prophecies that your friend Nibani Mesa told you about. Oh, jeez. Okay, hang on. I gotta scroll up. All right. We have also prepared a document for you called Tagranat's Tools. This document will explain to you and to others the terrible secret that the temple conceals about the true history of the tribunal and the corrupt nature of their divine powers. It is to conceal this secret that the temple persecutes the Nerevarine and the dissident priests. These persecutions must stop. We must be united against the true enemy, Dagoth-ur. And if you are the Nerevarine, you must lead us against him. Oh, so the tribunal is not what the temple has taught us. Because, of course, we're the leader of the temple. You both are really kind and awesome people, Oh, send virtual hug. Virtual hug. I'm trying. Loading virtual hug. I'm trying so hard. I would totally give you big hugs right now if I could. I would. I'm very glad that you are happy, my dear. Very happy. All right. So we got books. All right. Let's take a look at those books, shall we? All right, let's see here. Oh, jeez. Well, they're not really... some of them are books, but... All right. Oh, Azura in the box. Oh, jeez, yeah. All right, Azura in the box. Oh, we've already read that one. Was this one of the ones that we grabbed already? Can't remember. Which one was this one? I don't remember this one. I'll come back to that in a minute. I'm not sure here. Okay, so let's see here. Oh, okay, here's the one we got earlier for Daedric when we got into that. Okay. All right, so here's the message from Daedric that we got from that 6th house priest that we had to go deal with. Lord Nerevar in Doril, High Resdania, my lord, friend and companion. Once we were friends and brothers, Lord Nerevar, in peace and in war. No houseman ever served you better or more faithfully. Much that I did was at your command, at great cost to myself and my honor. Yet beneath Red Mountain you struck me down as I guarded the treasure you bound me by oath to defend. It was a cruel blow, a bitter betrayal to be felled by your hand. But, remembering our old friendship, I would forgive you and raise you high in my service. The 6th house was not dead, but only sleeping. Now we wake for our long dream, coming forth to free Morrowind of foreign rulers and divine pretenders. When the land is swept clean of false friends and greedy thieves, the children of Veloth will build anew a garden of plenty in this blighted wasteland. Come to Red Mountain, old friend. For the fellowship and honor that once we shared, I would grant you counsel and power. If only you would pledge that friendship anew. The path to Red Mountain is long and filled with danger. But if you are worthy, you will find their wisdom, a firm friend, and all the power you need to set the world aright. As ever, your respectful servant and loyal friend, Lord Vorin Dagoth. Dagoth. Oh, there it is. He called us by our name in the past life. I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and its RPG mechanics are very easy to learn. I find it to be more simplified than, say, a Bethesda or a CG project. Oh yeah. I can definitely see that. Oh my gosh, we still have all these negative effects here. I'm gonna have to fix my stuff here. I just noticed that. But yeah, no, I can definitely see that because even with Skyrim, and Skyrim, of course, you know, is probably the most simplified of the Elder Scrolls games. It's still pretty intense, you know. So I can definitely see that. All right, let's see here. Tagranat's tools. Let's take a look at that. Tagranat's tools. Summarized from the Apocrypha by Gilvis Borello, abbot of the guy that we just talked to, the abbot of this this monastery. So yeah. Beneath Red Mountain, Dwemer miners discovered a great magical stone. Dwemer. So the dwarves, essentially, they discovered a magical stone. Okay. By diverse methods, Lord Tagranat, high priest and mage crafter of the ancient Dwemer, determined that this magical stone was the heart of the god Lorkhan, cast here in the Dawn era as a punishment for his mischief in creating the mortal world. Determined to use its divine powers to create a new god for the exclusive benefit of the Dwemer, Tagranat forged 3 great enchanted artifacts, which are now called Tagranat's tools. Wraithguard is an enchanted gauntlet to protect its wearer from destruction when tapping the heart's power. Sunder is an enchanted hammer to strike the heart and produce the exact volume and quantity of power desired. And Keening is oh my goodness! Thank you for the follow! Sorry, oh my gosh. Yamenta? I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but thank you for the follow. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Welcome and come on in. Morrowind might... Oh, hello. Zero Fox, if I'm saying that correctly. Zero Fox 1. Morrowind might be a challenge to get used to, but more that makes up for it with its almost godly magic system, the custom spellmaking allows. That is true. However, I will be honest, that is probably the one thing I never really scratched hard on that. I have done some of the custom spell making before in the past, but it's very, very minimal. I've done more with the alchemy than with the spell making. But then again, I have played a lot of thief-based characters, like the Khajiit that I'm playing for this playthrough. very much started off with like not really using much magic at all. The magic that I've made her learn is purely for convenience. Otherwise, she is straight up more of the sneak in, steal shit, stab someone in the back if you really want to, get out, call it a day, that kind of thing. All right, keening is an enchanted blade that is used to flay and focus the power that rises from the heart. When Tagranat used these tools on the heart in Battle of Red Mountain, no one knows what happened, but the Dwemer race disappeared entirely from the mortal world. Lord Nerevar and Lord Dagoth retrieved these tools and didn't know what to do with them. Nerevar asked Dagoth to guard the tools while he went to consult with his counselors, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sotha Sil. He left and spoke with his 3 counselors, and they decided to return together to Red Mountain to decide what to do. But while Nerevar was gone, Dagoth was tempted and confused by the powers of the tools. When Nerevar and the counselors arrived, he refused to give up the tools, claiming he had sworn to Nerevar to protect them. Then Dagoth fought with Nerevar and the counselors and was mortally wounded and driven off, and the tools were recovered. Then Nerevar and his counselors decided to take the tools for safekeeping. They all swore a great oath never to use the tools. But after Nerevar's death, Vivek, Almalexia, and Sotha Sil yielded to temptation. They took these tools themselves and went to Lorkhan's heart buried beneath Red Mountain, and gave themselves divine powers. But Dagoth had not died. We don't know what happened, but this is what we believe. His experiments with Tagranat's tools had joined him to the heart's divine nature in some way, so that he learned to draw power directly from the heart. Oh! I had to follow when I saw someone actually reading the lore, which is great. The whole Morrowind chapter is a great storytelling moment. Oh, yes. Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, I love this. Like I said, this is my favorite out of all the Elder Scrolls games. I am not 100% perfect on the lore. There's a lot of things that I do not remember very vividly. But in this particular game, the majority of everything I absolutely love about this is very, very good. I love it very much. So, yeah, I love reading this stuff. I'm a big dork when it comes to that. So, yeah. On touch, weakness to magic, 100. Weakness to shock. Shock damage points is one of my favorite. Oh! That's good. That's good. I like that. Oh, yeah. Oh, God. Yeah. Weakness to magic and all that. Oh, man. Yeah, because I think the only race that you really have to worry about with, Actually, I think pretty much all the races don't take very well with shock damage. There are a couple I think there's 1 or 2 that might be a little resistant to it, but shock is probably one of those ones that none of them do very well with. You can just zap the hell out of everybody. It's great. Shock damage for whatever. Yes. Ruka, he's right though. It is a little overpowered, a little bit. Or levitate 1 point on targets makes for a good slow enemies. Really? See, those are those little quirks I don't know about. Like I said, I never really experimented with the spell making very much, because I've never really played a pure spell character in the game. I've always focused more on thief, like a short blade combat style, that kind of thing. So with a little magic later on to for more convenient stuff or whatever. But that's interesting. Levitate 1 point on target makes for a good slow enemy spell. Interesting. That's kind of funny. I can see that. The things in this game. That's why I love this game still to this day. There's so many little quirks. It cracks me up. I love it so much. Okay. We conjecture that Dagoth, driven by anger and greed, used the heart without caution and restraint, and as a result, he has become terribly powerful and terribly mad. Whoo, you went cuckoo. But the tribunal, and of course the tribunal are Vivek. The tribunal is the name of the temple, but the reason it's tribunal is for the 3 divine, the mortal divine god beings or the demigod beings, which are Vivek, Almalexia, and Sotha Sil. The tribunal showed great care and restraint in their use of the tools, and so they were not driven mad, and they did many good things. Nonetheless, the tribunal, too, appeared to have been corrupted by the heart's power, though more subtly. Tagranat's tools are cursed. Stealing power from the heart of a god is a terrible folly and fated to disaster. The tribunal is losing its battle to control the power of the heart. They are sustained by the same tainted power that drives Dagoth mad. They grow weak and cannot protect us from Dagoth. But even if they could, would we be wise to worship gods such as these? They conceal the truth from us out of shame. They persecute the Nerevar and the dissident priests out of shame, when they should be welcoming them and enlisting their aid against Dagoth. The tribunal have done much good for Morrowind and the Dunmer, but they succumbed to the temptation of Tagranat's tools, and though these tools once may have seemed the instruments of salvation, now they must be seen as instruments of doom. I love it. So good. We are many, and our name is Elder Scroll Nerds. Should get a t-shirt with that. Oh, gosh. You know, I wouldn't be even surprised if there's a t-shirt like that. Or maybe not exactly like that, but there could be. My favorite genre is open world action adventure like Rockstar games. Ah. Rockstar games, Rockstar. Like, it's actually like the name Rockstar? Or, sorry, I like open world, style games or whatnot, but again, I do focus on other ones as well. I guess maybe I have a lot more structured ones or whatnot. I guess I have more of I do more of the traditional comparatively, I guess. I guess one of my big examples of like open world, like you kind of go around and, there is a point to the stuff that you do or whatever, but even though it has a lot of flaws, I really liked The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I loved it because, yes, it had the Legend of Zelda themes and it had all that and everything, but it had that element of go out, beat up crap, take their stuff, get more powerful when you get more stuff. Go get more powerful, go conquering shrines and stuff. Collect things, make food to survive, because if you don't, you're gonna die. You might die if you don't have the armor, shit like that. Love that you are reading on stream. I know many streamers skip it. I used to skip the reading in game. Big mistake, till I created a magical researcher / scholar character whose goal was to read every book in the game. So amazing. Yes, that's awesome. That's really good though. I'll be honest, I have not read every single book in this game. I've read quite a few of them, but I have not read every single one of them. But he also was obsessed with, he was also obsessed with becoming a god once he figured out that he's researched that was possible. Nice. Oh man, that's crazy. Oh, that's actually really good roleplay. I like that. Nice. I have to admit, I guess I've stuck with such a, very traditional style for a very long time. I can't help it. I like being the sneak thief. I like being the one that, see something going, I like the shiny. I want the shiny. I'm going to take the shiny. I get good at taking the shinies. I help people be like, oh yes, I'll help you as I'm taking your shit. That's the kind of character I end up playing a lot of time. It's pretty bad. Which, is funny because I'm not like that person. I'm not going to take people's stuff or anything. It's just funny. I'd love to try some RPGs, but I don't know where to start. Oh man. Yeah, that's the thing though, is there's a lot of different kinds or different ones. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zero Fox 1. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm trying to think, like, there are quite a few RPGs where you have to worry. You do have to kind of worry about stuff in your inventory. Now that I think about it, I haven't played all of them, because the one I've only played very thoroughly was the latest installment. But if you're worried about inventory stuffs. Dragon Age Inquisition I played through, and I don't recall having to worry too much about inventory stuffs too much, because every time you'd go back to your base, either you'd get little side missions that would tell you exactly what you need to do, and you go there, you get it, you come back, and then it helps with upgrades for some stuff. But otherwise, I don't really recall having to worry too much about inventory. It was more focused on, you would want to expand your reach, help people, do quests to help people and get out there and stuff. Put your banner up, conquer places kind of thing, to do that. That's kind of how it felt like more for me. Start with Morrowind, get busy. 18 years, damn. Okay, to be fair though, yes, here I am playing this game again, and yeah. The problem is that we Smurfy has problems with like inventory stuffs, and this game, of course, you're gonna have a lot in your inventory, So, I mean, to be fair though, there are ways to play this where I don't think you have to have too much in your inventory. Have a few scrolls as backup. Potions are always good. If you end up being a caster, you usually can get really good at just either healing yourself, protecting yourself, getting yourself out of danger. That can really help, and basically at that point, you just keep maybe some fatigue potions and a bunch of magicka potions, and you're set. So, you can do it that way. But yeah, as far as RPG, like Morrowind is so immersive and so like amazing. You get out there, you can do quests, or you can just go around and kill stuff and mess around and level your abilities that way, or however you want to do. Go splunking, in caves. Will you die in the cave right away because the mobs are too powerful? You don't know until you walk in. You might bite off more than you can chew. But then you come out of it and you go, that was pretty good. Well, that kind of thing. Oh, and of course, Nicaro is talking about Final Fantasy VII, of course. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's JRPG style. That is a very different, that's a different style of RPG. Okay, so let me make sure. Mission to Vivek. Okay, so we already did that. That was to get Mira, sorry. I think it's Mira Milo, or Milo. I don't know how to say it. Whatever it is. Morrowind, where the local worms, crabs, and fishes kill you. Those aren't fish. People call them fish. I mean, yes, their last part is fish, but the first part is slaughter. They're slaughter fish. I'm like, oh god, they're eel piranhas. They're awful. They're terrible. All right, let's see here. What else did he give us? Okay, we already read that one. Okay, 7 curse. Was it 7 curses or visions? I think it was curses. Okay, yeah, this is the one that he just gave us. Okay, so this is basically a, I don't want to say dumbed down. That's not very nice, but it's a better translation for the 7 visions or whatever. They call them the 7 curses. Okay. Oh, Mass Effect Andromeda is also not too bad with inventory, as Nicaro says. Final Fantasy. Well, again though, but Final Fantasy, yes, is RPG, and it does have some open world to it. But it is a different kind of RPG as well. The traditional JRPG. It's turn-based, so I don't know if that's a big deal or whatnot. Oh wait, hang on, gotta catch up here. A Screeching Heels. A laughter fish. Oh yeah, laugh. You'll be laughing after you get out of the water and you go, I lived! I lived! I don't want to go back in there. Stay out of the water. I get Dragon Age for free with Game Pass Ultimate. Oh, nice! And you think Final Fantasy VII's on there too. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, very cool. I probably need to go back and play some of Dragon Age or whatnot. Because I unfortunately I have not really played through the first 2 ones. I played through Inquisition all the way through, which is amazing. I love that. All right, let's see here. Through the doors of the unmourned house, where scoffers scoff and schemers scheme, from the halls of the oath-breaking house rings 7 curses of God's blasphemed. Ooh, I love that. I forgot how that rhymes. I love it. That's a great ring to it. I love it. Right. First curse, curse of fire. Second curse, curse of ash. Third curse, curse of flesh. Fourth curse, curse of ghosts. The fifth curse, curse of seed. Sixth curse, curse of despair. And seventh curse, curse of dreams. All right, notes. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Oh, okay, let me see here. Okay, notes. Lines 1 through 3, ambiguous, may refer to the impiety of the god-mocking House Dwemer, or the treacherous diplomacy of the subtle House Dagoth, or both. House Dagoth, however, was reviled as oath-breakers for their treachery at Red Mountain. It may, however, refer to unspecified broken oaths of peace between Lord Nerevar and Lord Dumak, founders of the Grand Council. Nerevar and Dumak were loyal friends until the disagreement between the Dwemer and the other great houses broke out in open conflict. Line 4. The Dwemer were the mockers and profaners of the divine. Line 5 to 6. The curses of fire and ash would come from Red Mountain, where Dagoth rules. These were the earliest reported threats from Red Mountain. Line 7, curse of flesh, suggests blight diseases, especially Corpus. The fire and ash storms preceded the threats of blight and Corpus. Lines 8 to 10, obscure, may refer to as yet unrecognized threats from Dagoth. Line 11, recent reports of soul sickness and disturbed dreams come from town folk and Ashlander alike. That the seventh and final curse has begun suggests the threat presented is about to reach a crisis. Dun, dun, dun! Or it's getting hot. Is it getting hot in here? Oh, goodness. It's getting spicy up in here. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah. Hang on. Also, some of the Morrowind books have some pretty wild content. Which wild? Are we talking like random ramblings or things? Fun Daedra, stories where not folks, but certain individuals have come across Daedric individuals. Or are we talking like lusty Argonian maid? Because if you want to talk about wild, oh boy. I remember the first time I read that. And I was good thing I was I was over 18 when I read that, and I just went, is this what I think it is? And that was volume 1, and then I found out there was a volume 2, and I went, what? That was pretty spicy. It was spicy. Oh, thanks for the recommendations. I'll check out Mass Effect. Oh, yeah. Oh, and Mass Effect is, if you like Dragon Age, or if you've seen any Dragon Age, Mass Effect is done by this, Mass Effect is also from the same people that did Dragon Age. So the play style is very similar. It's just a different, setting. Mass Effect is, basically, it's Dragon Age, but it's not high fantasy. It's sci-fi. It's a sci-fi version of that kind of style, if you will. The Real Baron's Eye. Oh my god, I have not read the whole. I think I read the first book, but I never got around to reading all of them. But after reading the first one of The Real Baron's Eye, I was like, oh wow. I was like, I should come back to that. I never did. I don't know why. I never did. I forgot. You ever forget? I forget. All right, before I do anything else, my abilities are still looking terrible because of having Corpus earlier. Just because he got rid of our symptoms doesn't mean he helped us get better. Actually, I wonder. Nah, we'll do it this way. Okay, starting with you. There we go. Intelligence fixed. This is very hard for a Khajiit that has very little manas, I'll tell you that right now. But restoration has been very useful, to say the least. There we go. And last but not least, personality. Oh, we don't have enough magics, though. Do I have any potions? Yeah, I have a couple potions. We'll do that. There we go. Casting of spell! Yay, there we go. Khajiit has no mana for you. Yeah, pretty much. Like I said, the little bit that my Khajiit has learned has just been for convenience later in the game, because I did not start off like this. The only thing magic based I had was alchemy, because I kind of went with the, yes, Khajiit is thief running around, you know, but I had hand to hand as one of my abilities. I kind of was almost going for the, I want to be able to punch something to death if I needed to. Hand to hand's great and all, but it certainly takes a while to kill stuff. All right. Okay, so let's take a look at our journal entries here. Okay, from the Apocrypha, Gilvas Spilt gave me the dog. Okay, so I read the Tagranat's tools. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that's pretty much what he told me. Okay, so what else? Can I talk to you, Mayra? What do we got here, honey? Thank you, Mal, for rescuing me. Now I'll stay here at Holomayan with Master Borello and assist him. Okay. Okay, we already talked about the Secret Order, Dissident Priests. There we go. We are fiercely loyal to the temple's ancient traditions, but we are troubled that the ultimate source of the Tribunal's divinity might be the same as the source of Dagoth Ur's evil power. Yes, it is! Let's see here. I'm trying to see... What was the trigger for this one? I don't want to return to Vivek. Oh dear. Maybe I don't know if I'm... Actually, maybe I'm not supposed to talk to her about it. Talk to you again, sir. Apocrypha. Oh, here we go. There we go. There's an update. Okay. Oh, I'm trying to remember all this. Goodness gracious me. Khajiit wears if you have... you got the coin. Our sugar is yours, friend. The Hieroglypha are the collected priestly writings of the temple. The Apocrypha are the hidden writings, secrets known only at the highest levels of priesthood and inquisition. To find the temple, we have gathered as much of the Apocrypha as we can here in Holomayan. One of the chief disputes between the temple and the descendant priests is that the temple hides the truth from its followers. Okay. Got it. All right. There we go. Got that one. All right. So, okay. We already talked about the descendant priest. Okay. So I have to keep going. We have to keep this. We have to keep the ball rolling. Keep the guy talking. A significant part of the temple hierarchy might be more inclined to accept and tolerate differences of opinion and dogma, but other parts of the temple, in particular the ordinators under Berel Sala, claim that the threat from Red Mountain and Dagoth Ur can only be resisted with a unified, resolute faith. The people are afraid, so they support the hard line. But if we can show ourselves able to confront Dagoth Ur more effectively than the Ordinators, the temple and the people will support us. Okay, let's talk about Dagoth Ur. Here we go. So long as the Ordinators, Buoyant Armingers, and Tribunal could contain the Blight and Dagoth Ur's creatures within the Ghost Fence, faith in the temple's protective power was strong. But now travelers and settlements suffer from blight storms and marauding monsters, and the people fear the temple is losing its ages-old battle with the devil Dagoth Ur. Oh boy. All right, let's see here. All right, we already talked about... Okay, so let's talk about the Lost Prophecy. Okay, that's... I gotta keep the guy talking. Gotta keep the ball rolling. How is your crazy puppy doing? Diva's in her hooligan phase. Oh, he's a hooligan too. Oh, yeah, he's a stinker. I've got to feel bad. We haven't been able to go out for a walk lately. It's just been really, really cold. And my knee hasn't been very nice lately. Not nice to me, I should say. So, yeah. I've been trying to keep him happier with, tug of war. He loves playing tug of war, thankfully. We got him a stuffy to see what he would do with a stuffy. And he tore a seam and proceeded to start pulling the stuffing out. So I said, well... forget that. So I put what little skills I had that I know how to, a little bit I know how to sew. I'm terrible at it. I tore all the stuffing out of that small hole that he got. I took the squeaker out with the pouch and all. Ripped that out. Made sure there wasn't any other weird holes he'd poked in there or whatnot. And then I took and tried to patch the hole up and sew that up so it was closed. And then took and make sure there wasn't anything dangling. And then I basically said, all right, here's your carcass. No stuffing, no squeaker. No stuffing or squeaker for you. And I gave it back to him. And now he's been very content with it. He hasn't really tore it up from that point on. I'm sure he'll get there eventually. But yeah, learned a valuable lesson. We can't do stuffing toys with him. He's a stinker. All right, Lost Prophecy. From 7th sign of 11th generation, neither hound nor guar, nor seed nor harrow, but dragonborn and far star marked, outlander incarnate beneath Red Mountain, blessed guest counters 7 curses, star blessed hand wields thrice cursed blade to reap the harvest of the unmourned house. Diva has a stuffed sheep she loves to shake and bring back if you throw it. Aww. Yeah, now that our puppy has now that it doesn't have any stuffing in it or anything like that, I mean he'll bring it to me or whatnot, and he'll want me to, like, of course he wants to play tug with it, and I have to stop and say, no, it's not a tug toy. We have tug toys on. There's no tug toy. So I'll have him drop it, and then I'll throw it for him, and he'll go crazy, and he'll flip it around, and it's a nut. It's really hilarious to watch a 70-something pound dog, play with something so, feeble. It cracks me up. I know our cats are happier because he doesn't seem to bother the cats nearly as much because he has his own little stuffy to play with. All right. I've annotated your copy of The Lost Prophecy with our best efforts at interpretation, but a rough summary might be: an outlander, foreign-born but welcomed as a guest, confronts 7 curses beneath Red Mountain. His hand, blessed by Azura, uses a cursed blade to bring justice to House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. The Nerevar, an outlander? That wouldn't please many Ashlanders, and may explain how the prophecy got lost. Okay, Nerevar. Our interest in the Nerevar used to be a matter of principle, a willingness to consider the validity of mystical insights rejected by temple doctrine. Now Dagoth grows stronger, while the tribunal grows weaker, and the return of Saint Nerevar, even if only reborn in spirit, may be our best prospect for salvation. All right, let's talk about the 7 curses. Okay, here we go. Okay, so this is when he's going to go through it here. The 7 curses reads as follows: through the doors. Okay, so he's already read that. Okay, so we've already read this. Let's go down. Okay. Your copy of the 7 curses bears our guesses at interpreting the verses. In short form, 7 curses come from House Dagoth, or House Dwemer, or both. Fire and ash come from Red Mountain. Flesh is Corpus. Ghost, seed, and despair are unclear, but Curse of Dreams seem to refer to recent cases of soul sickness and sleeper attacks in the towns. Okay, there we go. Got that update. Perfect. Morrowind is so much deep lore. I love it. Zero Sum Chim, Amaranth, Crazy. Oh, Crazy Oh, yeah. All right, let me think here. I'm still trying to keep him talking because I think I still have to trigger a few more things. Nerevar. Okay, so we've already done that one. Nerevar. Oh, here we go. All right, here we go. By the way, here are a few books from our library you might find of interest. Each gives a very different impression of Nerevar. We have the real Nerevar, Nerevar Moon and Star, and Saint Nerevar. 3 different books talking about the same dude. Us! Well, our past self anyway. Alright, we already talked about the Secret Order. Okay, we don't want to return to Vivek just yet. 6th house. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. This is a new threat and not yet widely recognized as another face of the devil, Dagoth but it is clearly a sign of a coming crisis, and the temple may no longer be able to protect Morrowind. Excuse me. In such troubled times, the Dwemer may turn to the ancient pillars of faith, the ancestors and the Daedra, and especially to the prophetic visions granted by Lord Azura. Then they may look to the Nerevar, Saint Nerevar Reborn, to lead them against the grim armies of Dagoth. Okay. All right, perfect. Let's see. Is that it? Okay, we already talked about Mira. We already talked about the Dissident Priest. I think I talked to him about everything. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so let's see here. Let's take a look here. Okay, Nerevar, Moon, and Star. I think I've seen that one, haven't I? All right, let's see here. Saint Nerevar. Saint Nerevar, I think, is from a short temple pamphlet from Western regions. Okay. Unfortunately, my throat's getting kind of dry. I have to go get some water. Okay. Ages ago, Nerevar was the greatest Dunmer general, first counselor and companion of Vivek, Amalexi, and Sothasil, who, with the power of the great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, united the Dunmer houses to confront the evil Dwemer, the treacherous House Dagoth, and their western allies at Red Mountain. By providence, the faithless Dwemer were utterly destroyed and their allies defeated, but Nerevar, mortally wounded in combat with the traitor Dagoth was driven from Red Mountain. Nerevar died not long after of his wounds, but he lived to see the birth of the temple, and to bless the unity of the Dunmer into the safekeeping of Omsivi, the temple, and all its communion of saints. Alright. Let's do Nerevar, Moon, and Star here. Okay, a bottle of water. I know, I'm going to probably have to go do that, because I'm getting there. Okay. I don't remember this one very well. Okay, so this one's kind of short. Nerevar, Moon, and Star. This is a selection from a series of monographs by various Imperial scholars on Ashlander legends. In ancient days, the Deep Elves and a great host of Outlanders from the west came to steal the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the House people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law and became as one of us. So, when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under Moon and Star, to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the House people to fight a great battle at Red Mountain. Though many Dunmer tribesmen and housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and their evil magics destroyed, and the Outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, and setting themselves up as gods, neglected Nerevar's promises to the tribes. Oh, thank you for the follow! Thank you very much! I greatly appreciate that. I'm going to take your leave, but everyone enjoy. Okay, you have a good night, dear. Take care, and thank you again. So it is said that Nerevar will come again with his ring and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises to the tribes to honor the spirits and drive the outsiders from the land. So this book straight up says here that, all of the teachings about Nerevar say that he did die. He died very conveniently right around the time or right before Vivek, Amalexi, and Sothasil took on the power from Tagranat's tools. They did it very carefully so they wouldn't go crazy, because of course Dagoth was right there into the heart of it. So he has all the power rushing through him, and it is just really messing with him. But the other three were careful not to overdo it. So they all say that he died. This book in particular says that they killed him. They had him killed. Gee, how lovely. Why? Why would they ever want to kill their supposed really good friend, their clansman, the one who's the leader of them? Why would they ever do that? Oh boy. All right, so now we have one more here. This one might be a little bit longer. Let's see here. I can't remember. Okay, this one's not too bad. Okay, the real Nerevar. This Telvanni retainer's informal history of Nerevar lists no sources. When the Dunmer followed Veloth to Morrowind, there were many warring clans with no law or leader in common. One Dunmer warlord, Nerevar, had the ambition to rule all the Dunmer. In that time, House Dwemer were great enchanters, so Nerevar went in secret to a Dwemer smith and asked for an enchanted ring that would help him. The ring gave its wearer great powers of persuasion. For safety, it was enchanted to instantly kill anyone who wore it except Nerevar. The ring was called Moon and Star, and it helped Nerevar unite the various clans into the first council. Later, however, disputes over religion divided the council, with House Dwemer and House Dagoth on one side and all the other houses on the other. Dwemer and Dagoth invited Orc and Nord clans as allies and held northwest Morrowind, while Nerevar mustered the other houses and nomad tribes and marched to meet the Dwemer-Dagoth Westerner forces. The armies met at Red Mountain, a Dwemer stronghold. The Dwemer were defeated, with great slaughter and terrible sorceries were used, resulting in the utter decimation of House Dwemer, House Dagoth, and their allies. Nerevar was killed in the battle and his ring lost, but Nerevar's alliance survives in Morrowind's ruling political institution, the Grand Council. So yeah, all three accounts do say that Nerevar died. He was killed. That he died, but one in particular says that he was slain by those he trusted. On another fun note, so I think you remember, of course you would know this, Ruka, that once upon a time the Dunmer did not look the way they do that we know them now. They looked like the High Elves. They had golden, very bronzy skin. They were known as the Chimer for a while. I believe it was the Chimer. It is said that their skin color changed. Their skin color was changed. They've been led to believe that they changed because of the from Red Mountain, all the ash there's a lot of ash storms you've seen that are coming down from Red Mountain. I believe, if I remember correctly, they were taught to believe, first off, by the new tribunal, that it was a blessing given to them, and eventually they kind of thought that maybe it was just them living in all the ash and stuff. It changed the color of their skin or whatever, or something like that. But I think the tribunal made them believe that it was a blessing upon them, that this was the changing. This was to be accepted because this was a new beginning after the war. After they lost the Lord Nerevar and all this stuff and everything. And we've found this divine power, that has taken us, and we're going to lead everyone and do blah 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 blah. That kind of thing, right? Apparently, in actuality, the skin color was actually given as kind of a curse, as to shame. It was actually a curse from Azura. Yes. Hashtag curse of Azura. Yes, actually it was. Because Azura was very, very pissed off. So it's one of those things that, so a lot of tellings say that Nerevar just died in battle heroically. Just died in battle. So if he just died in battle, there really wouldn't have been anything to be upset over, right? So why on earth would Azura feel she has to curse the people that make them the Dunmer people, as a physical sign of the shame that should have been felt by Almalexia, Vivek, and Sotha Sil. And Zero Fox just said it right there. History being written by the victors. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Yep. So there's a lot of speculation, but I personally, from all the readings in the game and everything, and of course it very heavily hints at this. There's no way around it, in my opinion. It is very heavily straight up. I am on Team Nerevar was murdered. And Azura cursed the peoples cursed them and cursed the peoples for this atrocity that was done upon them. Yes. So yeah, I am on that team right there. Agreed. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So again, I am not 100% perfect on the lore of this game or whatnot, but that right there from this main story, that I was like, yes, I'm on board. Let's go. Let's go. Hashtag F the Tribunal. Yes. Yes. If after play. Okay. So now, to be fair though, they are three. The Tribunal is the temple. It's the teachings. And of course it comes from, the three people that make it up. They were heads, they were high counselors. I think they were counselors. They were very high in favor, up way above there, right? They made up the original Grand Council. But they are three individual peoples that had their own agendas, had their own desires, wants, and needs. Oh, hello there, Mantis. Mantis 502, foul murder. Yes, foul murder. Of course. I don't know if I've seen you here before. I feel bad. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time remembering everyone. I apologize. If you have been in here before and you've said hi and I missed it, I'm sorry. I do apologize. Oh, it is your first time here. Okay. Phew. Okay, good. I was about to have a heart attack there for a second. Okay, cool. Well, thank you. Welcome on in. And you're about that right. Foul murder's right. So this will be kind of learned a little bit, but all three of them, though, even though everything was started as a coup, as you will, it's all been shady. That they took the power for themselves and they tried to play it off as, oh, we've been blessed, kind of crap. They all have done good deeds. They have done good for the people of Morrowind. They really have. Oh, thank you for the follow, Robos Moggy. That's a great name. Oh, thank you for the follow. I greatly appreciate that. Welcome on in. Sorry, I'm here. I am chit chatting. I'm not even playing the game anymore. I'm, gabbing. Of course. So of course I'm trying to figure out trying to get the there we go. Did I get it? Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm trying to get the right ball rolling here so I can keep this going. Cheers, love Morrowind. Yes, Morrowind's awesome. But on the topic of the actual people, like if we're looking at them from individuals or whatnot, yes, they all did the shady awful, but so Sothasil was the scholar of the three. Scholar, he made his own city, which we'll get to see. I won't go too much into it, but he made his own city, and it was kind of his own. He was very much the hermit, very introverted, kind of did his own thing. Loved, he was like the scientist, engineer of the three of them. He had his little quirks, if you will, but he had a lot of brilliance. He was very brilliant, with his way of thinking and what he would do and whatnot. Almalexia had her moments. She's had many moments of being, protective and being sympathetic. As long as no one questions your rule, kind of thing. It's how it's always been. She's done a lot of great deeds as well for the people. And then Vivek being the most, probably kind of in the middle, the most pragmatic. I don't know if pragmatic's the word I want to say. He's kind of in the middle guy. He's pretty compassionate. He's wrote some good things, to keep the people, going and whatnot. I mean, the moon that almost crashed down and probably would have destroyed the majority of the island. That was his doing. He stopped it. And from what I understand, he is still keeping that moon from crashing. It's not just sitting there. That's him constantly using his divine power that he has to keep the moon from coming down and destroying shit. So, yeah. But yeah, besides all the good deeds they have done, and they have done a lot of good deeds. And like you said, Ruka, power and greed does corrupt. It does. And on top, and like it did say in the excerpt there, the tools, the divine power that is stolen is slowly weighing on them, and they're not going to be able to keep that power for long. Out of the three, Vivek is the only one to have achieved. Chime, probably due to his inquisitive poet nature. Yeah. He was definitely more of the philosopher. That's the word I meant to say. He's more the philosopher. And he always seemed to me like the one who was more personable. You could really, I think anyone could really have more of a talk with him. Yeah, he always spoke kind of funny sometimes because he always had some kind of poetic way of, speaking to people or whatever. But he always seemed to be out of the three, he always seemed to be way more personable in a lot of way. At least that's the way I kind of saw him as. Okay, so I think I've triggered all of that. What about you, dear? Should I talk to you? Okay, buoyant armigers. The lighthearted buoyant armigers are rivals of the more solemn. Okay, ordinators. The temple. Yeah, we know about the temple. Okay, we've already talked about the blessings. Dagoth are you gonna... Do I need to talk to you about anything? Caius Casadas. Caius has gone back to the Imperial City. He says he's been recalled. I wonder, I never know what he's thinking. I think he's involved in something secret, something dangerous. I was hoping he might help us. Now he's gone. I don't know what to think. Yeah, I don't know what to think either, my dear. Divine Intervention Scrolls. Of course, normally I only use Umsive Intervention Scrolls, but for my escape from the Ministry of Truth, the Divine Intervention Scroll was just what I needed. Yeah. Probably didn't want to go back to the temple. Descendant Priests. Okay. Oh. Persecuted by the temple. Persecuted by the Nerevarine. Oh, where is... Okay, I'm trying to figure out... Okay. Maybe none of this is... Yes, he holds the moon there as a reminder to the people of the city that they'd perish instantly without him. Yeah! way to make everybody feel guilty a little bit, right? Look what I've done for you! And you better keep following me or I'm just gonna let this shit fall. Kind of feels that way sometimes to me. I'm like, oh, aren't you so nice? Saints, secret order. Okay. Alright, well, Well, maybe... Okay, Nerevarine cult. Okay, she's not... Okay, Nerevarine prophecies. Okay, well, maybe there isn't anything else here that she can tell me. Great houses. No. That, I don't think I want to use that. Fortune? No. Okay. Dagath No, I talked to her about that, I think. Ancestors. Okay, well, Alright. Let me see here. Yes, they have several books about Nerevar. Let's see here. Aha! Here we go. So I did get the one. I was hoping I'd gotten the right trigger because it just kept talking. Here it is. I must bring these lost prophecies to Nabani as soon as I can. Okay, so I do have the quest trigger. Let me save one more time here because I've been sitting here for a little bit. Do one more good save. All that stuff. Thank you both very kindly. Sorry, it's been sitting here kind of dark here. Thank you both very kindly for your assistance in this matter. I'm afraid I must take my leave of you because I have big traveling to do. It's time to go on another road trip out to the middle of nowhere. Well, sort of the middle of nowhere. Kind of. All right. Ooh, actually, what time is it? Okay, I'll keep going. I'm going to go for about another 10 more minutes before I take my break. Oh my god, it's dark out here. No, let me out! Oh, phew! I almost got locked in there. Oh, what do you want? Ow, go away! Stop it! Go away! No, stop. Go freak away. Yeah. No, I don't want to talk to you either. Go away. Stupid rats. Go away! Well, at least they're blind and they can't hurt me. Okay, so let's take a look here. Yeah, we're way the hell over here. Okay. Oh dear. Yeah, that kind of hurt. A little bit. It kind of broke her ankles. A little bit. All right. So, whoa. I'm not... Oh. Oh, you're so nice, my dear. I would like you to take me back to... You'll return to Vivec by boat, arriving at the West Docks in Ebonheart. Yes, I would like to go back that way. Thank you very much. Yes. Travel. Oh, okay. Yes, take me back to Ebonheart. There we go. Yay! Thank you very much, my dear. I will be back to go fishing another time. Thank you very much. Okay, sweet. All right, let's take the boat. Whoa, I almost dropped off the boat. That would suck. All right, let's see here. We have to go all the way up to the Urshilaku camp. God, I hate trying to say that. Very hard to say that. Enjoying the lovely landscapes of Morrowind, I still remember everything is fine. Yeah, everything is fine. As I'm nearly getting my ankles, everything is fine. All right, let's see here. We need to go to La Ode.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, I would love it if you would keep taking me all the way up. Narmak? Okay. Yes, there you are. Hello, dear. I need you again. Take me to Cool. Okay. Oh, jeez. And now, okay, good. Now we're all the way up here, and there's the camp. Why is it dark? It's 11 p.m. Of course it is. Well, that helps a little bit. Kind of dark. Let's see here. Whoop! You know what? Let's take a little water walking trip. Let's go water walking, because I can. Also stay out of the water. The fish bite. And also other awful things like drow. Everything wants to kill you in the water. Dark again. There we go. Speaking of slaughterfish, hey, look at that little friend right there. Look at that little guy. Doesn't he look happy? I'd rather him not eat me. That'd be nice. There's another one. Oh, look, a bunch of friends. But they don't want anything to do with me. Okay. Oh, yeah, I need to go over here, I think. Okay, I think this boat is the closest point right here. Perfect. It's named Cool, but it's literally one of the most boring cities. Yes! Yes, that is so true. That is very true. It is pretty boring. Which is kind of funny how boring it is, because then the game developers decided that for you to get to Solstheim, you are to go there. Oh no, not another ash storm. Just what I always wanted. Another ash storm. Ugh. They're gonna get worse. They're gonna get a lot worse. Really? And then they get stuck on a tree. Get over here, man. I know you're gonna attack me. Just walk away. Okay, yeah, it's stuck. Really? Am I gonna have to come try and kill you? Oh, there we go. Come here. Kill the kill. Look! Look! The most awful, terrible mob of the entire game! These little bastards. Sorry. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, I'm kind of going the wrong way. Let me go up that way. All right, that's enough of that. Time to be really lazy. It's time to be very lazy and fly. I don't think I've ever purposely went to Cool for a reason that wasn't travel related. Yes. Yep, that sounds about right. It's true. It's sad but true. Especially when they introduced Solstheim. It's like, yep, okay, we're gonna go there, take it to Solstheim. That's it. Don't need anything else from you. I thank you kindly for your services. Oh, what? What? Oh, you. What do you want? What do you want? What's another thing wanting here? Another thing. Another thing. Another critter that wants to attack. Alright, let's see here. Oh, gosh, it's going to be kind of hard to see. It's dark outside. You're going to attack me? I know you are. Alright, let's see. Where are we at here? Oh, we're almost there. Okay. We're almost there. There's the Daedric Ruins. Go around this way. St. Jude, get to where I know. Eradicate the little buggers. Please get rid of the cliff racers. Uh-oh. Who's fighting me? Oh, you want to fight me? Ah, stinking little cliff racers. All right. Okay. Oh! Fun fact. I know. I think I told you this, Ruka, but this always cracks me up. So yeah, I know about with what Saint Jib or Jube, however you say his name, poor guy. May he forever rest in peace, the crazy bugger. I find it amusing from Elder Scrolls Online how the cliff racers don't fly yet. But there's somebody there's a journal that you find. It's either a journal or somebody you talk to, and they talk about how, like, you know, they have the flaps or whatever. Like, they're either talking about how they are convinced that they will fly someday through selective breeding, or they're trying to get them to do selective breeding through it. And of course, as the player character, I'm as a player playing this different character, you know, but I'm sitting there going, coming from Morrowind, I go, no! No! Slaughter all these things now! Don't let them become flying! No! Please! That's not funny! We don't want them to fly! Alright, here we go. Wise woman? Yes. Okay, we finally made it to the camp. Okay. Oh, what a trek. And our poor kitty is all dusty. Oof. All that ash storms, man. How the heck do you guys live here?
Find me worthy of your attention.
Oh, how very nice of you, my dear. You're very nice. Go ahead. You have other questions about the Nerevar prophecies or other questions to ask me? Or do you bring me news of the Lost Prophecies? Why, it's funny that you should ask that, my dear. I do. Excuse me. You have these lost prophecies. You will tell me these things over and over until I have them by heart. And then you will tell me what these priests say, what they see in these words. And then you must leave me. Hunt, sleep, train, feed, learn the land. I must bring these things into me and place them before my ancestors and listen to them, and to the skies and stars of my dreams. And then, when the moons have come and gone, return and I will give you my judgment. Okay. Let's see. And let's see about right here. Still Ash Stormy is terrible. Can I bother you now? Hey, 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 I did the thing. I slept. I did stuff. Can I bother you now? For our modding madness mod, one of the things, I love it. One of the things our team did was make a water version of Cliff Racers called Surf Racers. Oh, you monster. Sorry. With scales and semi-translucent wings, so even underwater they are unescapable. Pure evil. I should make a mod that puts Surf Racers everywhere. No, you monster! Why would you do this? Slaughterfish are already bad enough! And the drow are bad too. Oh, fun. And I love the fact that apparently in Elder Scrolls Online they can come on land. I'm like, no! Get out of here! Go back to the water! I don't like this! I know that MMO is very lore breaking, but there's a lot of elements to it that I just go, oh my god, no! This is like thousands of years some before the events of Morrowind and things like that, and I'm going, ah! This is crazy. Surf ones. Oh man. So you can have slaughterfish and a version of Cliff Racers that can swim and terrorize you. That's terrifying. It's awful. There are way too many mods on the Nexus that make Cliff Racer encounters even worse for some reason. I saw one where Cliff Racers can pick your character up off the ground. No! That is mean. Wow. So, what some folks have done, essentially is what you're saying, is they've gone and been like, God, everybody hated this. They hated it. Even I hated it. It was terrible. The Cliff Racers would never leave us alone. The monsters, and they just kept getting worse. There was like swarms of them. We should make a mod where there are a lot more of them, and different kinds of them, and variants of them, where they can terrorize us even further in different ways. What a great idea! My personal lore that explains the difference is that ESO is a completely different set of Amaranth, in my opinion. The god dreamers that make up the Elder Scrolls. Oh, you know what? I've never heard of it done like that before. That's an interesting take on it. That's a very interesting take. Multiverse then. Yeah, I could see that because, again, there's a lot of things with the game that really wouldn't make sense at all. And I get that. I totally get that. I mean, there, and I get the taking liberties because, again, I'm trying to remember. I think they said that the events that are going on in that game are supposed to be, or would be, possibly taking place almost 2,000 years before the events of Skyrim. So, and that's a long time, because that's like it takes place like Second Era or whatever. That's a long time before the events of Skyrim. Hell, it's a long time before Oblivion and Morrowind events, obviously. So, I mean, that does leave room for a lot of creativity, So, were some of the monsters like that so many thousands of years ago? Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. It's kind of a fun take on it. I mean, the fact that Cliff Racers didn't used to fly, they were just annoying little cliff rock hanging monsters that will eat you if you walk by them. That's already scary as it is, So, and then of course the fact that they developed flying later and they're even worse terrors, you're like, oh god, This is awful, you know. So, I can see that, though. Interesting. Multiverse or a god dreamers that make up the Elder Scrolls. Very interesting. Different Amaranth. I like that. I do like that take. All right, it's kind of dark in here. Okay, so let's see what she has to say now. Oh boy, here we go. I'm ready to give you my judgment. The ancestors and stars have given me clear signs. The lost prophecies leave no doubt. The incarnate shall be an outlander. You, blessed by Azura, must lift the 7 curses of Dagath-Ur. Prophecy has shown the 7 steps of the Nerevarines' path, and I have been chosen as your guide for each step on that path. I will read the signs and show you the way. It is time for you to walk the path of the 7 visions and pass the 7 trials of the 7 visions. Oh, so she went from being like, you're not the Nerevarine. You might be someone who could become the Nerevarine. Maybe. Coincidence? Maybe. But now she's all like, the ancestors have spoken to me. You've been blessed by Azura, and I will be your guide. That you, the incarnate, shall be an outlander, and you will pass the trials. You are worthy, kind of crap. It's like, okay, fine. And all Elder Scrolls is 2 million years after. Oh my god. Isn't that a conspiracy theory thing about between the 2 games? Yes, because Fallout and Elder Scrolls are done by Bethesda. But isn't that some kind of conspiracy thing where the world has changed so much after Fallout that it completely becomes something completely different almost? I mean, it's fun to think about, but it's a little hard to swallow, honestly. At least for me, it's a little hard to swallow. Maybe in some universe I could see it. All right here. Whoa, did she just like say oh, no, we're fine. I thought she said a bunch of stuff that I'd missed. Okay, so here we are. You are born on a certain day to uncertain parents, so you have passed the first trial. My dreams show me that you also fulfilled the second trial, that neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. I have read the signs, but I cannot understand. Can you explain this to me? Tell how I got corpus disease and was cured. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's how I'm supposed to do. Yeah, okay. That you have overcome the curse of flesh is strange enough, but that it should protect you from blight and age is past belief. Yet the signs of my dreams are clear. You have passed the second trial, but the third trial is unfulfilled. The mystery of the third trial is not my secret to share. Go to Sul-Matul, the guardian of our cult, and he shall tell you of the third trial. When you have fulfilled the third trial, return to me for guidance on your next steps on the path of the Nerevar. Okay, my dear. Thank you kindly. All right. Okay. So, I'm going to keep going, but I need to take my longer break right now to go feed my pets, make them nice and happy. Oh, you're going to do your smoking break? Oh, okay. I'll give them scratches. So anyways, so this is going to be my slightly longer break, my 15... I try not to go past 15 minutes, but sometimes it happens because I have a puppy. He's not a young puppy, but he's a puppy and he's crazy. So I have a puppy and a couple of cats that I need to feed. And I'm also going to do a quick prep to get dinner started. So bear with me, everyone. I will be back. I do want to keep doing this for a little bit longer before I do have to call it for the night. But yeah, so I'm going to get my handy dandy little notebook here. I will be back as soon as possible.